my attention to me. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I did not get your answer. I'm sorry. My apologies. I should always be concentrating.
You should apologize to the court.
I'm sorry, my lord.
You should apologize to the court.
Yes, I apologize to the court, my lord.
You know what? Today I brought this thing. A code of conduct for all legal practitioners, candidates, legal practitioners, and juristic entities.
Yes.
And this has been gazetted, the Government Gazette 168 of 2019.
Yes.
As the South African Legal Practice Council, the Code of Conduct made under the authority of Section 36(1) of the Legal Practice Act 28 of 2014. Okay, that's why I'm able to say, if you want to see it, what you are doing is not correct. You ask a person a question, and thereafter you speak to Mr. Ramusipeli, and this fool of a judge sits. Okay? Yeah.
No, I was not asking Mr. Ramusipili a question, but he just
yeah, but you were talking to Mr. Ramusipili. That wasn't he talking to you? He was talking to me. Never asked whether you should strike something with him. That's how I am treated as a black judge.
No, my lord. No.
Yeah. And then I say this.
No.
Okay, fine.
No. I think the court is wrong in factoring a race, my lord.
Yeah, fine. Can you go on?
Whether you are a white person, whether you are a black person, mistakes do happen.
Yes, fine. Go on.
It does not mean that which has happened now is because this court is black. And I've never seen a court that is black or a court that is white.
So there you heard it for yourself. A judge Ratha there, he sort of felt like he's been disrespected, because he's a black judge, So I feel like Judge Ratha is having this thing called, is it inferiority complex? I think I need to research what those two words really mean. Exactly. I feel like this is the correct way to describe Judge Ratha here. So Judge Ratha feels like every time, he feels like he is being disrespected because he is a black judge. So he thinks and somehow feels like maybe white judges are respected more than he is respected. So I don't think, we are still at that stage in 2025, those days, they are in the past. That happened long back ago, and in 2025, no one disrespects anyone because they're a black judge or you're a black police officer or you're this or that, that is in the past. In 2025, nobody is still holding on to that. So that's why I feel like this word, inferiority complex, it sort of describes Judge Ratha the best here, because this is not the first time, that Judge Ratha is throwing the issue of race onto the table. He even lashed out, at these lawyers to say, these black lawyers, you're just not time conscious, you arrive late in court. If they were white lawyers, they would have arrived on time. And in regards to that issue, he did apologize publicly in the courtroom itself. And there was also another race incident, that occurred. This black and white being brought by Judge Ratha himself. So today, it was the third time, that Judge Ratha was throwing the issue of race onto the table. This is why I feel like this is some inferiority complex by Judge Ratha here, because the lawyers, the defense themselves, they never throw the issue of race. It's Judge Ratha himself who just brings it onto the table itself. Because, mistakes do happen, people do get caught up, in the courtroom with so much happening here. But to then feel like it's happening to him because he is a black judge, I feel like he's taking it too far. Because nowadays, the pay is equal, whether you're black or you're white, it doesn't matter. Because is there really any like documented evidence, to say lawyers respect white judges more than black lawyers? I doubt there is any such documented evidence out there. So we found it, there is not such any evidence out there, that lawyers respect black judges more than white judges. But however, maybe if Judge Ratha was a female, then he says, what, these lawyers are disrespecting me because I'm a female. That, maybe I would have counted it. It still happens in 2025, that some males out there, they still disrespect someone because they're a female. That one is definitely indeed out there. But this one of race, this one I don't count it. But anyway, this is Judge Ratha. He has his own experience on the bench, Maybe they can sit down with him on an interview, and he can tell us his side of the story. Maybe there's something that we are missing, that he is indeed experiencing out there. Because anything is possible. So this is the statement that was said by Judge Ratha, to say I'm disrespected because I'm a black judge. And it turns out that there are some recorded incidences, that are being said here. But the real question I want to ask is it possible for a judge to be disrespected because they're black? And here this evidence is saying it's actually possible. So this is ChatGPT, saying that it's possible for this to be happening. But even though I myself, I have a different view to this one, I don't think this is still happening in 2025. Advocate Mnisi is not that guy, to be doing something like that of disrespecting Ratha because he is a black judge. So going forward, I don't think that Judge Ratha should be throwing out those kinds of words, because it would make him feel like he is feeling inferior because he is a black judge. As I just said, I feel like he should just approach it in a professional manner, and if he's not happy about it, just read the document and end there. I'll catch you guys on the next one.